I'm Milton, Stone Cold Milton, John Milton Brady, son of a carpenter Mary Milton. And I've witnessed the evil folks hijacking your family's lifeline. All good cops across America going over the top here with the terrorists. They've got a new Vinaya manager in who is being hostile when it comes to the hatred noise. They're actively conducting harassment techniques here with a man who's been asking for 93 checks for over 9 years and has yet to get one. That's why I tell you, all good cops from all 50 states, this hatred, you know, in your own states does not go on without the full blessing of the crooked cops of California. Tarnas in New York, a good blue line with their dirty blue line. Oh, excuse me, that's Microsoft's hatred, Bill Gates' hatred. If you can get every Microsoft employee, especially the executives and Bill Gates, number on the back of these things, big fives, over here, together with every cop in California to a man to a woman, so your citizens can call them up and ask them, what do you know about this? John Milton Brady's been asking for a 93 check. You can check that. You've got phone records, don't you? He hasn't gotten one in 9 years of asking. What is your very active part in that? Are you involved or are you incompetent? Ask every single cop of California responsible for the hatred noise coming from down below that waited until I sat down to eat. As some of you might know, in Stone Cold's Mean Street Fiction or Street Fiction, Chinese assholes they hate sleep, they hate food, they hate anything that will interfere with their state's defense, whatever it is they want. But the hatred noise, the Muslim African folks down below, conducting that hatred. I literally called up the guy who moved me here, part of Housing Works out here in California, and asked him how do I file a complaint against Vinaya, the new one who wants me to go downstairs and do her job for her. She lives an hour and a half, like Laura Avery of the San Marco Farmers Market, lives an hour and a half outside of this apartment complex, and damn, if you can't be here to do your job, we don't need you. You need somebody who can do that job. Enrique, once when previous manager, when I talked to him about hatred noise out in the spectrum direction of a hatred noise music kind of, passes as music kind of thing, he said he would have the security patrol stop by and fix the problem. I'm not sure why they can't do that with the hatred down below. But let me get to my funny streets about John tooling down a California highway in a sports car. And I really need to Google the top heads of the state troopers, the city of LA, the county of LA to get a name, but we'll call him Carl for now. Carl pulls up, puts the lights on, deserted stretch of road, or pulls over a John, and he says, "You son of a bitch, you know how fast you were going?" And John smiles. He's with the Military Pit Bull Project. And he says, "Yeah, I know exactly how fast I was going." And that's when these other cars pull up together with a van. And that van opens up, and yes, you guessed it, Stone Cold's fiction, or fiction. Someone gets out who looks just like Carl. And the meanest son of a bitch is take out both of Carl's legs, his knees, before they drag that screaming disgrace to law enforcement. Oh, that bulletproof vest doesn't help with that, does it? Isn't that what those armed bank robbers, the Chinese bank robbers, I saw it on one of those shows one time, bullets bouncing off of them, and the cops out here had to literally raid armory or excuse me, or a weapons store, and they shot right through the damn knee, and they pulled that hood up off of that guy, and he was Chinese. But yeah, it doesn't help that bulletproof vest with some things. And truth is one, that California's crooked cops to a man to a woman conducting harassment techniques here in Teak Terrace and Eagle Rock are finding out. But yeah, the new guy gets in the patrol car and drives off. He says, good job, John. You keep driving like that. And he drives away. Now let me give you the real world stuff where every man wearing a cop's uniform, wearing a military uniform as well. Aim high, fly high, win. This we will defend. Semper Parata, Semper Fidelis, Semper Fi. They pick up the phone and somebody has us putting on the back of this thing every damn cop in California who's incompetent enough to have that happen and to have this happen. No 93 checks. See that phone you're making a video of as every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics, and make a video of your speakerphone as you explain that to every damn cop in California, to a man, to a corrupt woman. Make a video of that speakerphone as you ask Officer so-and-so, are you involved? Are you incompetent? What do you know about this? The man's been asking for 93 checks, flight 93 checks in honor of those heroes of 9/11 fought back physically against those terrorists like the one named Hussein they put in our White House just a few years after 9/11. Fought back physically, they also fought back by making calls. All of our phones make videos nowadays. All of our phones can post that video. Most can. So check and post them 5. And yeah, you can't reach vote-truth.blogspot.com. And the voter registrations links there. Yeah, they placed Hussein in our White House, a saint of democracy. You can't reach me to tell me who else to vote for. What else to vote for? Whatever boring thing you get, phone ringing, ever miss a busy signal? It's not going to be boring. You can even leave a message, I don't get it, I can't get back to you. And when you leave a message with 1,000 voters out there, or 1,000 customers, and you get that boring thing. Yeah, that's California's crooked cops taking part with those Hussein blazers. Yes, the Muslim African ones. A lot of Muslims are named Hussein. It's a religious name, guys. Make that video, post it, or whatever you get when you don't get me. Whoever's in the room there with you, make the video of their phone not working. Turn around and let them make a video of yours. That's your child's lifeline. Isn't that not going to a slideshow? Make that video, post that video. And yeah, put the names of every cop in California on the back of this. Their home phones. They don't mind disturbing Stone Cold one and only at his home. So they don't mind being disturbed by you. They pass the buck to the feds, get named, and ask them why. This is our citizens. Why aren't you holding a press conference saying this man has been asking for 93 checks for 9 years? Why are you not doing anything about that, Mr. Fed? Make that video, post that video, tell all of your You're good citizens and you're good states to make the video. California's crooked cops include Microsoft's to a man to a woman. Their phone numbers. This is their character right here. I bought my new computer from Walmart. It did not ask for an activate thing. I go to the settings. It does not have a way to do that. It's taunting from our Muslims on hand, our Husseins on hand, here in LA. So make that video of every child in America's lifetime being hijacked as you try to call me. And call every damn cop in California, every damn Microsoft employee there is. And ask them, why is your hatred actively taking part in America's hijacked lifeline? Cops, good cops, you can carry these around, their credit card, their driver's license size. You find somebody doesn't know about their Gates livelihood, you explain it to them. You getting that boring thing, the phone ringing, error message, busy signal? Get to leave a message with Stone Cold? He sure doesn't get it. I made a video of my call log on Thanksgiving the past year and a half. I've made other call logs of videos, and not one in 9 years of asking. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. You get that boring thing. That's your Gates livelihood, your Microsofted livelihood, your Walmarted livelihood. And it is also your lifeline, child's lifeline. See that phone is every child in America's lifeline that's being hijacked. And post it. And yeah, that's a good thing to put right here. Wallpaper the neighborhoods when you see the Latter-day Saints of Utah folks actively taking part in religious censorship on a regular basis, always here with our Muslim hatred down below. Wallpaper your neighborhoods, tell your the folks there if you want to get rid of the Mormons knocking on your doors, praying, P-R-E-Y-I-N-G, or the Adventist cult. Literally attacked me when I went to Glendale Adventist Hospital's doctor, Antaki. You want to get rid of these religious censors knocking on your door to disturb your family's time? You hand these out to everyone in your neighborhood. You tell them, you call John Melton Brady. You try to when they knock on your door. And you get their reactions and you post. They'll write you off the sales route. Same for the Adventist cult, who hate food as well. They're vegetarians. I Googled. Same as the ones you own. Waiting till I sit down with a meal. Hanging on my every word like John of the Military Pitbull Project. It's my Mean Street fiction. Look for a lot of folks in it endangering mankind to be hung by those balls of steel. And in the real world, hand these things out with every cop in California's number on the back of it. And of course, Microsoft's. Come see me. Have wit will travel. You're not afraid of your citizens come out here and they meet the dirty blue line of California with guns on their hips. They shouldn't be wearing badges they don't deserve to wear. Come out here and you're doing stings of them, including Microsoft and the Adventist cult. And everything Mormon, of course, in California. Do those things, and you're not afraid of those folks. Walk right through the Great Wall of Evil. It has just me, and only me, and all of my imagery. Hijack lifelines, Gates livelihoods, all that kind of stuff responsible for that. Come see me. Have wit will travel. Tear down this Great Wall of Evil. Let's get started building. Jesus' immaculate house. Call an opportunity house, united to Jesus, but yes, there will be a test at the end. Tear down this great wall of evil, a star on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness. You gotta come see me in person. Remember to put the big fives out there with California's crooked cops taking part in what's the hatred noise coming from down below. taking part in every child in America's lifeline being hijacked as well. Come see me. We'll travel. Some of that perfect place, best people start building with. Do it today.